These animated tools are now available in Squarespace without any custom code. Typically, if you wanted to add these bespoke elements to your Squarespace site, you'd need a few things. You'd either need a developer to come and help you make it for you, ask AI to do it for you, or you'd be buying an expensive plugin to put in. Now, with the most recent update, Squarespace has now introduced these custom bits of code which are available throughout the site and offer triggers. So as you hover over images, or if you were to click on them or scroll, the animation triggers. Now, this was typically only available in extensions such as Square Kicker, but now Squarespace have actually integrated it into Squarespace itself. So this is going to be a step-by-step guide in how you add these little animated bits to images on your Squarespace site. So to access these animation features, what you want to do is come to your Squarespace site, select your page, then go to Edit. And what you'll see is if you go over to an image and click it, then click on the little pencil icon here, and then go to Animation, this new box will appear. And what you can do is select triggers to activate the animation. So for instance, I'm going to go into here, and what I want is on hover, the image jumps out a little bit. So it tells the user that you can actually click on these. Now, there are a load of other states in here, such as you follow the mouse, it activates, or as you scroll, then the animation triggers, but you can choose your trigger from the presets here, and it's worth having a bit of a play with these. Now, in my case, what I want to do is I want it to happen on hover. So I'm going to click hover, and then looking at these now, looking at the options, I think I want to go with grow and just keep it simple, like so. That might be a little bit big for my liking, so I'm just going to edit that. And in here, I can actually change the scale of it. So what I might do is just bring this down. So I want to make sure that these are in sync, so we're not ending up with skewed images, which is happening now. So I only want a little bit of a grow effect. So I'm just going to make sure that these are locked in together. So 102, that looks good. Timing. Also, there's lots of options inside the timing here, so we can have a spring. This is similar to if you're using, say, Adobe After Effects, where you can change how the animation appears. So it can ease out, it can ease in. I'm going to go with this, the ease in effect. I think that'll look quite nice. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy these presets over to here. So I'm just going to do the exact same thing again. So I'm going to go with grow. Again, we're going to go with 103 and 103. We don't want it to squish, we just want it to grow on there. Again, with the timings, I selected in, I believe it was. And then I'm just going to do it with this last one. So click on the image, edit, get started, and tell you what, for the last one, what we'll do is we'll make it jump instead, just because I want to see what it does. We're going to make it go out like that. Duration 5 seconds, perfect. Timings, yeah, that's looking good. And what I might do is just narrow down that rotation a little bit. So basically I'm choosing how much it rotates when it goes up. Now I want it to rotate up a little bit like so. And then the offset here, I'm just going to bring that down. So it just jumps up a little bit, nothing too crazy. I think subtle is always better with these. I'm going to go ahead and hit the save on this. And then when I go back into the site, I'm going to open it up, and then on hover, we should see this. So you can see here, I think the animation's a little bit slow on this. I need this to go right up. I think that's because the effect I've added. But as you can see, as I hover over, these image effects are now in place. So there's a nice card layout here. So I might actually apply that to the other ones. So I'm just going to do a little bit of tinkering here. I'm going to make it so these images, instead of having that curving effect, I'm going to make it so that they spring, and it just has a little bit more momentum behind the hover effect. So we're just going to hit save on that. I'm going to go ahead, full screen this. That's much better. So we have this really nice energy behind these now. So what I'm going to do is apply this to each one. It just tells the user that you can indeed click on each one of these, and just having these interactive elements makes such a difference on your Squarespace site. Thank you for watching. If you need any help adding any of these custom bits to your own Squarespace site, feel free to get in touch at pixelhaze.studio.